Thanks for that rainy update, Brian. We're on your side in answering the call, and today we're talking about holiday safety and making sure that your home does not become a target for burglars. Joining us now is Shreveport Corporal Chris Bordelon. Hey Chris, thank you for joining us.
Good morning, thank you for having me.
Yes, so just tell us, this is that time of the year where everyone's, visiting their family because of the holidays, but that also leaves their home up for a possible target for burglars and just break-ins. So how can people protect their homes, during this time?
Well, that can start with there's many different aspects of residential burglaries. What we have found in the past is that typically residential burglaries occur when a person has advertised that they're not going to be at home. So be conscious of what you're posting on social media. Also in this time, if you're getting new electronics or new jewelry and stuff like that, be conscious of posting that type of information on social media. You don't want to let persons know that you're not going to be home and all the new nice stuff that you just got for Christmas. Because what we usually see is that residential burglaries, the suspect in those cases is often someone you know.
Wow, I guess you got to be careful with those people who are around you also.
You really do,
Yes.
You really do.
So does SPD offer patrol during this time of year?
Absolutely. So we do have periodic checks that can be called in. So what if a person, if they're going out of town, would like SPD to check those locations, they can call in on the SPD non-emergency number and ask for those locations to be checked. Now that is set on a priority system and it's dependent on the number of calls for service that the officers are handling on those days. So we do ask that you do that, and also ask your neighbors to look out for your residents while you're away.
And how do we sign up for that type of service?
So you can call 673-7300 and follow the prompts to speak to someone to ask for a periodic check. But we really want to encourage neighbors to get to know one another, because often knowing your neighbors and knowing what persons live in particular houses is a big deterrent for any type of crimes like that.
And before we let you go, Chris, any quick tips about those pesky porch pirates that just steal your packages?
Well, the number one thing we can say is it's always great to have some type of camera system. We're very effective at solving crimes when we have pictures of the suspects. Also, trying to plan deliveries around a time when you're home, or having deliveries sent to another location which you're going to be at. Could it be at work, or could it be at a friend's residence who's going to be home in order to receive those packages? But first and foremost, if you can limit the number of time that the package is going to sit on the porch, you greatly reduce the factor that someone could actually steal it.
Chris, thank you so much for joining us. That was such some great advice. Thank you so much for that.
Well, thank you guys for having me, and happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays, Chris.